Welcome back to your weekly reading with me, Mama Coco of Cleveland, Ohio. Welcome back, everyone, to your weekly reading with me, Mama Coco of Cleveland, Ohio. So let's get this started. I will open up with my Angel Compass dice, along with the Angel Compass Spirit Board. First roll will be for all Earth signs. Message from the angels, this is what they want you to know, Earth signs. Earth signs, this die here is your immediate message, which is the black die. It has fallen on the symbol Mercury, so this has to do with communication. This is St. Michael. St. Michael rules the south. This is issues of forgiveness, a time of taking action. So now is the time for you to take action towards the future, to keep your eyes remained on the goal, especially if the issues are with someone with red or blonde hair, or if you have red or blonde hair. And this falls in the east. This is air. So if you get high anxiety on dealing with issues, on forgiving people that have done you wrong, lavender petals is great for aromatherapy. Because the challenge, the learning experience on the east here, message that is coming, is letting you know right now is time to cut the cords with those you have done past business with, because this is Uriel that rules the north, in order for you to propel forward. So basically just make sure that you continuously to speak impeccable when dealing with the money house, and everything's going to be just fine. It might seem a little bit bumpy, it might seem like a new road going towards the future, which it is. And yeah, just basically, especially when it fell on the Mercury symbol, heed caution in the way you speak. So speak impeccable. And Uriel that rules the north area, this is dark hair, dark eyes. So if you're dealing with someone with dark hair, dark eyes, or if you are the one with dark hair, dark eyes. Now we will be rolling for air, all air signs. Messages from the angels for you are, you got both off the die. Okay, you have Uriel north over here. Fell off of there. It's in between the north and the east. Immediate message is letting you know, basically, don't self-sabotage your prosperity house in order for the money house to increase. Basically, don't take advantage of those that are around you that are willing to help you towards the future, even if they don't know how. They can be there for you financially, and sometimes, even when you're showered with money in a relationship, sometimes that is a form of love, because you have immediate message down over here, which is pink, the love die in the south, and this is letting you know to forgive the party, that it is true love. Because when it's hot, heed caution, when it's off, it's a positive die falling off. So it's letting you know don't self-sabotage it. So basically, don't take any past issues from this person to heart, especially if they're in cahoots with anybody with light eyes or somebody, again, with red or blonde hair. It is what it is. Just continue to move forward because you are deserving of love. And sometimes we just got to get a grip on past issues. So it is what it is. Some people do deserve another chance, another chance. Sometimes it just happens. Sometimes the same learning process can come in different scenarios. So in saying all that, let's roll for all fire signs. Rolling for fire signs, what these are the messages from the angels for you. Okay, you are at a crossroads decision and it fell on no. So if you want to move forward, it's supposed to be no, whatever the crossroad decision is. So if there was one direction you think you should go, you actually should go the opposite direction is what they're saying, because your immediate message is if you go with the decision that you think you should be going with, it will create more learning lessons in the future. A polite way of saying repeated karma. That was simple. Which most fire signs, you guys are simple like that, direct to the point. Water signs. Rolling for water. Angel messages for you are, okay, you have Michael that fell on the moon. That's a message that is coming. The die that's over there that has fallen off, that is Gabriel. Immediate message that's coming to you, and it's in the north area. Well, actually kind of northwest area. So that's letting you know that you need to not let past issues interfere with propelling forward to the future, especially in the money house. It's also a time of grounding that is needed because it's off the board. You have to be careful of a trickster, somebody with red or blonde hair, because it had fallen on the moon. And it's the side of the moon when it's white. So over here it's dark. So it's letting you know that this message to me is letting me to tell you, wow, that's weird, tongue twister. It was almost as if I wasn't supposed to say it. Cutting cords, and it is going to be a positive thing for you. And it's also by the cup, so it's reminding you not to get caught up in your mental chatter in your head, which is an excellent reminder that was told to me once. And when you cut your cords of issues of the past, the money house will be that much better. Because do we not make more money and does not increase money when we don't have a poverty attitude of, you know, woe is me, or do I dare do this or that? You know, sometimes when we get caught up in ego and pride and let it go, those are when the very essence of prosperity come blooming into our life. Alrighty, so that was for the dice. Now let's start pulling some cards. Cross Street Oracle cards. First one I will be pulling for is for all earth signs. Ooh, okay. Earth signs, you have 2. Air signs. Something's telling me not to shuffle that. It needs those 2 back in there. Maybe it might fall for this, I'm not sure. So enough of that. This is for earth. Earth. What we have here is 10 of water and 8 of air. Everything is all good, and you are greatly supported at this time to manifest your dreams. So even if you feel the times are dark right now, everything is okay. So appreciate the prosperity that is around you right now at the moment. The 8 of air, just like the Magician 8, you can manifest what you want in your dreams right now. You are more grounded than you think. You could be dealing with an air sign, water sign, or either or. You could be that party. Again, everything will be just fine. 10 and 8 add to 18, which is 9. 9 is a series of 3s, which is being surrounded by the masters. And yeah, just green light, go, relax, everything's going to be fine. Now we will be pulling cards for air. This one automatically, too. King of Earth, a man who prefers to be dominant in a relationship. 9 of air, letting you know is their material well-being. Basically, air people, you're probably dealing with someone in the relationship that seems to be more dominant because of the situation, meaning they make more money. They prefer to be dominant. To them, making more money makes them feel more dominant, but actually, you're the more dominant one in the relationship than you think. So don't let the money hang over your head thinking they're more dominant over you, because that's just nonsense. Because you got the 9 of air here. This is lessons towards the future. So you're learning something. So learn something of yourself. If you're so used to being independent, maybe it's time to, let it go and just, go and see how things roll with the punches. But also at the same time, ask yourself these questions. Is there material well-being? Is there mistrust? Is there deception? Is money getting better? Are you stressed? Are your burdens going away? This is a new chapter in life. It is causing sleepless nights, and why? Basically, sit in your own thoughts and meditate. So in a nutshell, I can relate to this card at one time in my life. It's just, someone can do a lot for you. You can have the material well-being, but there might be mistrust because there's lack of respect there. There could be deception. They can be conniving behind your back, which they think it's not being conniving, but it is. Is money getting better? Look at your own personal bank account, your own personal thing that you're going through. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. So you just don't lose no sleep over it. It'll pass. Learn from it. It's not about winning all the time. Sometimes it's about learning. Alright, this is for all fire. Alright, fire. This is you here and here. That one is glowing. Alright, fire signs. You have Knight of Air. Okay, you got some messages coming. And you got Seven of Earth. Okay, there's a jokester around you. Fire signs. Okay, basically, fire signs, you're going to be receiving a message from someone with tact. Blue or hazel eyes, but I'm picking up more on blue. And you might be at work, or you might be amongst company of somebody. Whatever this drastic news is that you receive, take it as a matter of fact. Don't take it so heartfelt, because sometimes you might be like, what the fuck? You know, like, you might just freak out. Hold it together. And because you're going to benefit in the end with this. And the Seven of Earth, the person that's going to be delivering this news to you might be somebody with dark hair, dark eyes. And this is the money house. It's also the grounding house. It's also, money house, believe it or not, is love house to me also. These are questions you really need to be asking yourself. Is there a jokester, aka trickster, close by to you? Again, so this is someone with dark hair, dark eyes. Is someone playing games with you for personal gain? Is someone using skill to hide the truth? And has truth surfaced, and have you faced it? And if you haven't, why? That can go in so many directions. I'm not even touching it because I'm talking for an hour. You're on the right path. It's just a bit bumpy right now. Continue to move forward. Okay. Now, I want to pull. Did I just pull for water, or was that for fire? I believe that was for water. I can't remember. I'm going to have to rewind the video. And if I did forget you water signs, at the end of this video, your cards will be there. But as an overall, I'm going to pull a Floromancy one, and it's going to be an overall for everybody. And this is to remind yourself that you are loved, which makes a lot of sense with everything of everybody needing to let go of things, learning to forgive, learning to propel forward. That was pretty much in a nutshell, and a lot of these all similar all together. So yeah, just make sure, you know, don't doubt yourself, especially if you're starting your own business and you're trying to be your own confident, independent woman again. That seems to be the big thing right now, because right now there's a big banging, booming business with a lot of mothers with the kids are gone, you know, college, you know, stuff of that nature, and they need to get their hands in other things. And don't be discouraged. Same thing with dads or anybody starting anything new. Don't be discouraged, even if you have to rely on the other party. You know, it's all on a give and take. You know, we all have something to bring to the table. So don't ever think for a minute that you are not loved by your spouse, because you are. And if you are not with a spouse, know that you are surrounded by loving people. Peace. Sorry about that, water signs. I knew I forgot you. I wasn't for certain. We all have our flaky moments, so this is for water. My apologies. Here we go. Water. There you go. Shot right out. There you go. Water. 3 of water. You got something direct. Okay, full circle situation. You need to pay attention. Number 3, surrounded by the masters. So it's a do or die situation. Are you uncovering the truth? That's right smack dead in front of you. Are you ready for an emotional roller coaster ride? Are you seeing the truth behind your emotions, or are they getting in the way from living in your truth? Pay attention to your surroundings in order to heal, have more fun, possible outing coming. Basically, in a nutshell, are you uncovering the truth, especially if you're someone that's right smack dead in front of you, especially when you hit your 40s and people you've been hanging out with, you're almost anybody I know, all through your 20s and 30s, you drink. You slow down when you get in your 40s, and you sometimes really figure out who your real friends are. And you realize that you were surrounded by nothing but drinking buddies all the time. You know, that whole trying to be cool bullshit. Are you ready for an emotional roller coaster ride? You know, sometimes when you leave a group that you've been hanging out with for a long time, they can start some serious freaking drama because they're bored. Especially if they don't have healthy relationships. Are you seeing the truth behind your emotions? Sometimes you can convince yourself the complete opposite that's right smack dead in front of you that you should be paying attention to. Or are they getting in the way from living in your truth? Because sometimes they can prevent you from moving forward, especially if you want to move forward in a relationship or a way of life, anything of that nature. Pay attention to your surroundings in order to heal, you know, and have more fun. And whatever the possible outing is, if you have a chance to go out, let your hair down and have a good time and a positive mindset, even if it's just kicking back in the grass with some wine. Doesn't always have to be a crowded bar. Enjoy yourself. Namaste. Thank you for tuning in. If you wish to purchase any Angel Compass products, please click the link below this video. Thank you.